Good afternoon. This is Sandra Moore, Independent Avon Sales Representative and Avon Gold Ambassador. I am a successful Avon representative, and I have been out working this afternoon. You may notice I'm a little bit glowing and I have no makeup except for a touch of lipstick. That's because I had a goal to meet today and I was determined to meet it. And I didn't have time to put on makeup or I was not going to meet my goal. While I was working on my goal, I was thinking, and I thought to myself that I might never have shared a video on the secret to a successful Avon business. So I want to tell you that secret in 10 seconds. Okay, you ready? I can do it in 10 seconds. Was that about 10, Deanna? I think there was about 10. That's right. There is no secret to success as an Avon representative. When you become an Avon representative by ordering your kit, and you can do that by contacting any Avon representative you know, including myself, to get the link to their sign-up place or get the code to their sign-up location. And they will be happy to help you with that. But when you order that kit, you become a small business owner. And just like any other small business owner will tell you, there is no secret to success. It is a very well-known fact how you become successful. A lot of people don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. It's called work. Work is how you become a successful Avon representative or any other small business owner. So, don't order your kit. Don't decide to become an Avon representative. Don't decide to become a representative for any direct sales business, or don't decide to open your own business. I don't think you would open your own business if you had to, put up a storefront without thinking about the fact that it's going to take work. But some people think they can just start a direct sales business and it's just going to happen. They've heard people say things like, oh, Avon sells itself. Everybody loves Avon. Those things, no, neither one is true. Avon does not sell itself. It takes work. And everybody doesn't love Avon. That's true. You have to find the ones who do. And that takes work. Recently, I had someone order a kit to begin their business, and when I checked back with her a few campaigns down the road, you have 7 or maybe even 9 now. I think it's 7 still. To get your first order turned in, she said she couldn't find anybody that wanted to buy Avon. So she had not even turned in one order, which says to me that she didn't even want to buy Avon. So, if you don't want to buy Avon, if you never turn in the first order to get products even for yourself, or maybe, Christmas gifts, because this was just recently, if you don't see anything in that brochure that you want to order for yourself, even when you're getting a 40% discount, which she would have, that tells me you're not working at it. And when I go to your Facebook page, which she has a Facebook page, I took a look there. It did not say she was an Avon representative. It did not indicate anywhere on there that she wanted anybody to buy Avon products from her. She had not posted any links to her e-store. She had not posted any information about Avon products. She hadn't done anything to show. She was sharing recipes, fun stuff, just all that kind of thing, which told me she was just, having a good time on Facebook, scrolling through Facebook, finding recipes, finding cute videos, sharing all of those things, and she wasn't working. So I asked her, I had said I'd call her. Well, I did, and left a message and asked her to call me so we could talk about what she had done to promote her business so we could find out, the things she had tried first, and then work on some of the things she hadn't done. And I never heard from her. So, yeah, it takes work, and she wasn't willing to work. I suppose what she had done was taken the books that she got with her kit, and maybe she'd given some out, maybe not even all of those. She would have had at least 30, maybe 40, I think, 40 books. And so she had maybe passed them out. I don't know. And probably didn't check back. I can't answer for all of that because she never did call me. But I have a feeling maybe she just waited to hear from them and did not get their contact information and did not call them back to see what they wanted to order. And so, she gave up before she ever really started. Of course, with her kit, she did get some good Avon products, well worth the $25 for her kit. So she wasn't out any money at all. She has good Avon products to use for that kit, but she's not earning any money. And, I feel bad when people want to start a business and they just aren't trying. But, you can't make somebody do what they're not willing to do. People say, if I have to drag you into this business, I'll have to drag you around. I'm not dragging anybody in. If you're ready to work, if you're ready to get help in working, I'll work with you. Now, what was my goal today? There is a subdivision that I discovered was almost finished. And this is a nice subdivision where the houses are very close together. And it's been, at least a year, maybe 2, since I had come in here when it was first being built and left books door to door. And so I thought, okay, it's almost finished. When it is finished, I get a feeling there's a no soliciting sign going to go up at the entrance. That happens a lot with these subdivisions. So until that sign goes up, I've got an opportunity to get out some of these books that I have had at my house. I was a little bit behind on doing some customer search because I've had so many other activities Avon related going on, plus some other activities with church and family and all of that. So I thought, I'm going to get over there while the weather's beautiful. I'm going to get these books out. So I worked another day and I just finished up today. Skipped the makeup, pulled the hair up, took off, wearing my shirt that says Avon, and I have walked to every single door and left a brochure if they did not have a no soliciting sign on the door. Okay, and they're close together. I probably got out 300 books in these 2 days. That was my goal. That's what I did. If I get one repeat customer from here, then I will consider myself successful, because that one repeat customer can cover the cost of those brochures that I left out around here. Because if you buy brochures in quantity, they end up costing like 16, 17 cents a piece. Or maybe it was up to 19 cents the last time I checked. But anyway, I'm willing to invest that money. And I will tell you my tips to be successful working your Avon business. Number 1, don't start off investing just all kinds of money, buying a lot of product, buying, tons of samples, making up packets of brochures and samples and goodies and all of that, and just handing them out randomly without getting contact information. Samples are good. They're good for repeat customers. They are not, when I'm leaving brochures at doors, it's just a brochure with my labels on it. I don't leave samples. These people may not be interested in the products, and if they're just going to recycle or toss in the garbage that brochure, I don't want those samples being wasted. So I invest in brochures when I'm doing customer search. That's it. Just brochures. And maybe if I think it's going to be rainy or something, I might put some What's New bags, which is just a clear plastic bag, and they're inexpensive too. And then we can get those from Avon. So I might put the brochures in those when I'm taking them door to door. But usually it's just the brochure. Okay, I do recommend getting a button to wear. You might be able to ask your upline in Avon, the person who recruited you, if they have extra buttons, and they might send you one. Or you can get them. Sometimes Avon will even send them. or you might pick them up at an event. I've got a Drive Like a Boss button. It's a great, big, nice button that I'm not wearing it today because I have my Avon calling, posting, pinning, and tweeting, or whatever that is. I forget how it is, which comes from Town & Country through Avon. But I didn't buy shirts when I first started my business. I do now because I've built up a business and I can afford the shirts. If you only have a little bit of money to invest in Avon business, invest in brochures. Talk to your warm market. Those are the people that you know. Talk to a cold market, the people you don't know. That means anybody, anywhere that you meet. And it's always recommended that you get their contact information. You can put a little sticky note on the front of the brochure. And when you hand them a brochure, before you hand it to them, say, I need to get your name and your phone number or your email address so that I can contact you to see what you need before I turn in my next order. And then you get that information, take that sticky note with you, and give them the brochure. Now, of course, when I'm doing the door-to-door, I'm not knocking or ringing doorbells. Most of the people are not home. I can tell most of the people in this subdivision must be at work. There were very few lights on or inside doors open. All of them have glass outside doors. And I think I saw one door that was open, maybe two, and one of those was a no soliciting. So anyway, I don't talk to people. I'm just leaving the brochures, and I'm not getting contact information for these. But if somebody were to ask me for a brochure while I'm at the grocery store wearing my button or my shirt, from them I can get contact information and check back with them. And that's always good to have, to be able to check back with people before you turn in your order. And that's another one of those little work things. You need to do that. You need to check with them before you're turning in your order. Today is an order day for me. And orders are good right now. It's Christmas. This campaign was very good. Lots of orders. I got to go home and take care of a few more. But they got an email reminder early yesterday morning before I headed off to church. I sent out that email reminder to make sure that they could get in touch with me, with their orders before I turned in my order tonight. And I had a whole bunch of emails to take care of this morning, orders that came through that way. So let people know all the ways that they can contact you to place an order. Put that all on the brochures before you give it to them. And if you can get email addresses for the people you contact, that is excellent, because you can just put them in a contact list, and everybody stays in my contact list until they tell me to take them out, and very few people have ever told me to take them off my contact list. So people might be getting emails from me who have not ordered in years. I'll see names on there. I have no idea how they got there. I don't put people on there who have never ordered or who have not agreed to, let me put their name on there. So I just don't remember them, but they're still getting my information. And in every email I'm sending out, I have listed some of the best buys of the brochure so that they can see, some of the best buys. And it will also have my online store link. It will have my contact information to reach me in other ways, so forth, I'll tell them occasionally, if you want a brochure, if you haven't been getting one, you want a brochure, let me know. I'll put my link in there that they can go online and either order from me or, for me to deliver, or for Avon to deliver to them. That kind of thing, they get that reminder, and sometimes years down the road, somebody might come back and order again, as long as they know I'm still selling. Okay, so that's one good tip. Another is to get on social media and find the successful Avon representatives and follow them. Follow their YouTube videos. If they have blogs, subscribe to those. Just learn from everybody. And also the Avon Facebook page. Follow that thing. Use all the stuff they post. Use the Avon Social Media Center. There are courses upon courses that Avon offers and Avon University, all free, that you can learn from. Use all of that information. You don't have to do it all at once. Just do it as you have time. It takes work. It takes study. Know your products. Do that money-back guarantee. Avon's got a 90-day money-back guarantee, and you've got 120 days to get the items back to Avon. Once the customers got their 90 days to get them to you. You've got an additional 30 days to get them back to Avon. So take advantage of that and offer that. Make sure people know about that guarantee. And it doesn't matter if the product's used. Doesn't matter, if they broke it. If it broke, right away, it shouldn't have done that unless they were careless, of course. Things like that. Just make sure that people know they can do returns. So that's another way to be successful. If you're given good customer service, you can be successful. Try all the things that you are comfortable with. Just brainstorm ideas of ways that you can get your name out there. I'm listed on Google Maps now. A couple of years ago, I discovered I could work that to where I could get listed on Google Maps. And so you will find me as Sandra Moore, independent Avon representative there. I had a call this morning. I had to do a listing to say, what I am. And so I'm listed as, I think it's beauty supply store or something like that. Google every now and then will ask me if I want to change or will suggest a better description and I'll say, sure, go ahead with that, But a lady called me because she had drawn a name. I think it was just a family exchange of Christmas gifts, the way she talked about it. And the name she drew, the guy wanted black suede. And so she looked online to find an Avon representative. She lives just a few miles from me. She said, I may come by and pick that up, if this is what he wants. And I said, well, now, wait a minute. I'm not an actual store. So that's how I'm thinking that she found me, on that showed I was a beauty supply store. I said, that's the listing, but I do order the products. I'm ordering tonight, and I'll order it for you. And she said, okay, go ahead with that. So that's how I got that order. It's just another way. That was a little out of my comfort zone because some people will say, oh, I don't want people to know where I live, Well, I don't. When I'm passing out books like this today, I don't put my address on those brochures. I've just got my e-store and my phone number and my email address. But my regular customers know my address, and Google Maps people know my address. I mean, your information's out there, so I'm not worried. I've even had people say they won't put Avon on their car doors, and if you've watched my videos, you can't see it there, but anyway, if you watched my videos in the past, that I've got my name on both sides. I've got a label for the back window. I just haven't put it on yet. I've kind of been hesitant because the car's getting older, but I need to do that because the back is probably more easily seen than the sides. I need to get that one on the back. So, and it's got my phone number on it to buy or sell. You got to step out of your comfort zone. If you don't want people to know how to contact you, you don't need to be an Avon representative. So some of these were older Avon representatives who said, oh, if I've got it on my car, people will think I've got money in there. Okay. That's okay. If they could be successful, that's fine. But they were afraid, I don't know, maybe getting older, and they thought maybe they'd get bumped on the head and somebody try to steal from them or something like that, So if that's not something you're comfortable with, don't do that. But if you really want to be successful, people do need to see. And like today, because I'm parked here in this subdivision, there's a lady working right across the street where she was a minute ago. She's gone in now. She got my book because I left it at her door, and she can see my car sitting right here. She was working on her decorations after I went by. So she's been out there. She doesn't have to wonder, what's that car doing sitting out there that I've never seen before? She can see my signs. She knows I'm an Avon representative. So that's another reason I put those on there. So people won't get suspicious when they see my car parked in a neighborhood. And they'll realize that's why I'm there, because they know Avon people go door to door. People know that. A lot of Avon people don't go door to representatives don't go door to door anymore, but people who have known Avon know that is the way we started out, door-to-door sales. So a lot of us still do that. Okay, so we were talked about doing the things you're comfortable with, but do some things you're not comfortable with. Step out of your comfort zone. When people make suggestions in, those successful Avon representatives you've been following. You see suggestions there and you think, hey, that's something I haven't tried. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if I could do that. Give it a try. You might can do that. You might could even make a Facebook Live video. It's fun. It really is, okay? Some people say, ain't no way I'm doing that. Some people think they got to be all dolled up before they can do that. They don't want anybody to see them not looking their best. Well, I like to be seen looking good too, but there are some times when I just want to get some information out there, and I'll do it when I'm looking like this. And I'll do silly videos too with some of these funny things like the cat ears and the nose and whiskers and all that stuff. It's fun. Have fun with your business. Okay, that's another tip. Have fun with your business. You can, there's just all kinds of things you can do. And if you can't think of the ways that you can promote your business and be successful, ask your Avon upline. Everybody who starts Avon now will have an upline. Ask me. I'm willing to help, even if you're not in my downline. But if you are ready to get started and ready to go to work, then go to sellavon.com and use the code SMOORE. Get connected to me, become one of my cloud climbers, start climbing those clouds with me to a successful Avon business, okay? Now I'm trying to think. Just let me pause for 5 seconds to think if there was anything I forgot that I wanted to say. No, I think that was it. Okay, have a great day, and if I don't get another video done, I probably will. But if I don't, have a Merry Christmas too. Bye.